right, it's time to relax. Now, of you will relax. However, for some of you, that may not be a practical thing to do today for some reason or whatever. It may be some extreme amount of stress that has cropped up in your life all of a sudden. So you can always come back to this program tomorrow. It may be totally different and you'll really get relaxed real well. Now, sit with both feet flat on the floor. Even if you're in a recliner, move up, sit with feet flat on the floor. Loosen your tight belts or any tight buttons. Keep your clothes on though. Take off your glasses, put them off to the side. If you have contacts in that you cannot go to sleep with, you want to take them out because you're going to be closing your eyes for a period of time. Sit straight in a chair so your spine is not stressed and your breathing is free and clear. You can place your hands on your palm. Place the hands on your lap with your palms facing up. And if you have a tendency or think you might fall asleep, well, take one elbow and put it on the arm of the chair like this, so that if you do, it's okay if you do fall asleep, but if you want to avoid, which is a good idea to avoid going to sleep, just get to a nice deep level of relaxation before sleep, to the alpha state. Put your hand up like this, your arm up like this, and if you start drifting asleep, it'll wake you up and bring you back. Let's look at the nature of the brain. Try this. I don't want you to think of an elephant eating peanut butter. No, don't think of an elephant eating peanut butter. You most likely got the whole zoo eating bad. I told you not to do that. You got the whole zoo eating peanut butter. So now I want you to take a long, slow, deep breath. Breathe in. And now 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let go. Two things have happened. One, as uptight as you might have been a moment ago, that's kind of gone and you're more relaxed. And secondly, you forgot about the zoo. So I'm going to use a relaxation technique in honor of the late Barry Konikoff. I think he was of Grand Rapids, Michigan. In my estimation, he was probably one of the greatest hypnotists ever. The program that I'm using is an adaptation of the program I acquired from him many, many years ago to stop smoking, as I mentioned earlier. In spite of his problems he had with the IRS, he's one of the greats in my opinion. So let's get to it. Take in a long, slow, deep breath. Open your mouth as you slowly exhale and let your eyes close. Now, for those of you who do happen to experience relaxation, there are going to be several sensations and feelings that you're going to be feeling as you get relaxed. First of all, an interesting thing may happen, and that is you might find that you create more saliva. As you relax, the salivary gland becomes more active, and you may create more saliva, and so go ahead and swallow, and you'll be free of it interrupting you. Some of you might notice that as you get relaxed, your body slowly takes on a heavier feeling. For some, it could be like your arms and legs are made of lead, so heavy that you could, if you'd sink through the chair to the floor. Whereas others may get light and floaty, like you're on a cloud, wispy sensation. And for some of you, it might be that for one moment you feel light and floaty, and a few moments later your body heavy and dense. And that can go back and forth. Some of you may experience or start noticing a slight comfortable numb feeling in the fingers and toes. And that numb feeling could grow into a comfortable tingly feeling, to the point at times you might not know where your arms were or where your toes were. and it wouldn't matter. And then for some of you, as you go even into the deeper levels of relaxation, it might feel as though your mind and body are separated. Like you're looking at yourself from up in the corner, looking down upon yourself in the corner of the room. It's a good feeling. Some of you may notice that it feels no different listening to me than it does listening to your favorite music. A just nice, mellow feeling. And some of you may not get relaxed at all, but just sit there listening to the sound of my voice and feel no differently than you had in the first part of the program. From now on, I really don't want you to listen to my suggestions. Listen to the sound of my voice, but not to the suggestions necessarily. As I mentioned earlier, you can move or shift about in your chair. You can scratch your nose with your knuckles, of course, or the back of your wrist, and let your hands slowly return back down to the arms of the chair or your thighs. You could, if you wanted, open your eyes. Everything is there as it was, anytime that you wish, but most likely, as you're getting relaxed, it'd just be too much effort to open your eyes. And you wouldn't want to take the chance of interrupting your depth of the relaxation as you let go. Your mind may wander at times. Other thoughts will come to mind. That's typical. Let those thoughts pass through and get back to the sound of my voice. They will matter little, if any at all. External sounds, if an emergency vehicle goes by, you'll hear it. It will matter little, if any at all. In the event of an emergency, you simply count mentally from 1 to 5, open your eyes, and you go about dealing with the emergency as you normally would. Now take in another long, slow, deep breath through your nose, and let go and relax, and let all the air drain away, and relax. Take in another long, slow, deep breath in through your nose. Breathe in. And now exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let yourself double your relaxation as you exhale all the air from your body. A sense of peace and relaxation comes over you. I've asked you to close your eyes, for it will facilitate your visualization and your imagination. So give yourself permission now to take a brief vacation. A brief vacation from all the troubles, worries, the pandemic. And when you open your eyes later on, you'll find in a few moments that you'll be much more relaxed about handling and dealing with all the stresses in life. Now the first step in hypnosis is relaxation. I'd like you to bring to mind a relaxing scene. The sun would be beautiful and golden and right above. The sky would be blue with puffy white clouds floating high above. Now, some of you may have a very highly developed sense of the imagination and be able to zero in and see all those colors and details. For others of you, your imaginations are not that highly developed, but you get a sense of it. And any way that your mind presents it to you is okay. The breeze is warm and gentle on your body, and you feel the desire to reach a deeper level of relaxation. To assist you, I'd like you to slowly make a right tight fist with your right hand. Slowly tense the fist of your right hand. Take in a long, slow, deep breath now. Breathe in. 8, 7, as you slowly let the hand relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. Let your hand relax. Feel those tensions just draining away from your body as you continue breathing slowly. In your imagination, I'd like you to bring the light of the sun over your right hand and arm. And from the tips of your fingertips all the way to your shoulders, you can feel the sense of peace and relaxation. Perhaps you can actually feel the warmth of the sun penetrate your skin, and then your muscles, and then your tendons and nerves. The breeze is warm. The sun is warm. With a sense of peace, your mind at ease. Let's repeat that now with your left hand. Take in again that long, slow, deep breath as you begin to tense up your left hand. Make it tight. Open your mouth now as you slowly exhale. 8, 7, relaxing the hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel those tensions draining away from your body as you continue to relax. Bring the light of the sun in your imagination. Again, over now your left hand and arm. And from the tips of your fingers to your shoulders, you can feel that sense of peace and relaxation. Perhaps you can sense the warmth of the sun penetrating the skin, then your muscles, and then your tendons and nerves. The breeze is warm. The sun is warm. With a sense of peace, your mind is at ease. You can feel comfortable and relaxed, knowing that you are the person being relaxed. You're merely using my voice as a guide to take you to deeper levels of relaxation and avenues of peace. Now bring the light of the sun in your imagination over your right leg and foot. And from the tips of your toes to your hip, you can feel that sense of peace and relaxation. Perhaps you can sense the warmth of the sun penetrating the skin, and then your muscles, and then your tendons and nerves, penetrating the bone until every cell, every system is permeated with the energy and relaxed by the warmth of the sun. Now bring the light of the sun in your imagination over your left leg and foot. And again from the tip of your toes to your hip. You can feel that sense of peace and relaxation. And know that with every breath that you take and every word that I speak, the relaxation enters more deeply into your body. Bring the light of the sun now into your stomach and your abdomen as every organ and every cell relaxes. As the light of the sun moves upward into your lungs, your heart relaxes with even more deep breathing as you relax more and more. And now bring the light of the sun into your head as your brain relaxes and lets go of any worries, any anxieties. Give yourself permission to let them go and let the light of the sun now flow down through your spinal column to your tailbone as it relaxes relaxation spreads out through every nerve of your body. As you continue to focus on the sound of my voice, you will yet be guided deeper and deeper to greater levels of peace and relaxation, so that within a few moments, my words, building one upon the other, will strengthen you from within, strengthening your determination, your desire, your willpower, and giving you much more self-control, because you do want to let go of the habit of touching your face with your fingertips. Much like a farmer prepares his field for planting, we're now going to prepare your mind and body to receive these suggestions. To count to 3, I want you to imagine that your body transforms itself into a glass container. 1, 2, 3. Your mind and body are now in this glass container, and it's going to start filling up through your toes with the warmth of an orange-colored liquid. Bring it in through your toes in your imagination and let it continue filling up through your legs to the trunk of your body, filling every cell, every organ, until it reaches your arms and then trickles down into your fingertips, fills them, your hands and arms, and all the way up to the top of your shoulders, and then up through your neck to your head, your sinuses, your brain, and then flows out of every hair follicle until every organ, every cell, every system is totally immersed with this orange-colored liquid. For this orange-colored liquid will so cleanse every cell, will so wash the urge, the desire, the habit, and the impulse of touching your face with your fingertips, so that when it leaves but a moment's time, you may have forgotten whatever it felt like to have touched your face with your fingertips in the first place. What I want you to do now is to focus on your fingertips. For there you can sense and experience the orange liquid working like thousands and thousands of tiny scrubbing bubbles, working to scrub the desire, the impulse, the idea of touching your face with them away. Take this opportunity to speak to your fingers. Tell them that you have made a choice, a decision, that you'd much rather forget about them ever touching your face again, that you'd rather use your knuckles, the back of your hand, or your wrist to touch your face, that any sign of any itch on your face will be resolved with your knuckles, the back of your hand, or your wrist. Take this opportunity to speak to your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your face. Tell your eyes, your nose, your mouth, and face that what you used to feel as an itch becomes more like a slight sensation day by day. One that dissolves. For all you ever need to do is any time you feel a sensation near your eyes, your nose, or your mouth, is to take in that long, slow, deep breath, and do that right now. Breathe in. And to count 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if it still needs to be addressed, you do it with your knuckles, the back of your hand, or the back of your wrist. And now it's time to leave your face and fingertips and journey down to your spine. I'll meet you there at the tip of your spine at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. We are now at the tip of your spine. The nerves are like wires. Wires that have been frayed because of all the anxiety about this virus thing, the pandemic. Anxiety is about losing work and money that you've lost, paying the rent. Anxiety is about getting sick. Anxiety is about friends and their health, loved ones, family catching the virus. Uncertainties, day-by-day worries, and anxieties about the health and finances. If things will ever get back to normal, well, you can repair this damage. You can quiet and relax your nerves. For in this orange liquid is a salve. Take this salve in your imagination and coat all of your nerves from the tip of your tailbone to your head. And I'll meet you in your head in but a moment's time. We are now in your brain, in a room called Central Control. Now this room has many interesting experiences for us, but the one we're most interested in has to do with an old-fashioned telephone switchboard and all the wires that are connected to it. So come and have a seat with me and let's look at each of these wires. For each of these wires represents an association with stressful thoughts and nervousness that are connected to the habit of touching your face with your fingertips. And all you need to do to break yourself free is to disconnect these wires. As you disconnect these wires, you take in a long, slow, deep breath as you count from 8 to 1 and instruct your brain to handle the stress with your intelligence and leave your facial responses of itches out of it. For instance, there's a wire associated with anxiousness from watching the news focused on Corona-19, announcing it all the new guidelines, the restrictions. Reach in your mind, in your imagination. Take that long, slow, deep breath right now. Breathe in. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and disconnect from that anxiousness that creates the sensations in your eyes, nose, or face. Then there's a wire associated with thoughts of worry about friends and relatives contracting the disease. Again, reach in your mind and disconnect the facial reactions from those concerns and let your intelligence know that you prefer to deal with those concerns with your intelligence and leave your facial reactions out of it. As you take a deep breath, breathe in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let go. A well-renowned medical expert, Dr. Klingert, in one of his educational videos, shares research that says there are 2 strains of COVID-19, type L and type S. A large majority contract the S form, which is more like a bad cold and not that dangerous. Then there's a wire associated with thoughts of worry about finances. Reach in your mind, in your imagination. Disconnect the facial reactions from those financial concerns. As you take in another long, slow, deep breath, breathe in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let go. And let your intelligence know that you prefer to discover a creative way of dealing with the finances with your intelligence and leave your facial reactions out of them. And then there's a wire associated with thoughts of going out in public, shopping, necessary appointments, car repairs. Again, reach in your mind and disconnect the facial reactions from those concerns. And let your intelligence know that you prefer to deal with those bridges with your intelligence when you get there and leave your facial reactions out of it. Then there's a wire associated with thoughts or worry about you catching the disease and dying. Reach in your mind and your imagination and disconnect the facial reactions from those concerns and let your intelligence know that you prefer to deal with those concerns with your intellect and leave your facial reactions out of it. And know that it's also reported by Dr. Klingert that the FDA has approved the hydroxychloroquine and that in addition to azithromycin is the knockout punch for the disease. He has also found that the virus stays in the mucous membranes near the tonsil area for about 5 days before traveling to the bronchial area, meaning that gargling and effective mouthwash daily may head off severe problems. Take a moment now, and if there are any more wires, disconnect them. And let your intelligence know that as you take a deep breath and breathe in now, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Any need to touch your face may dissolve, and you'll use your knuckles, the back of your hand, or your wrist instead. Automatically now, there are two sets of valves opening, one in your fingertips and one in your toes. As they open, the orange liquid begins to flow away. As it flows out of your body, it has the ability to create a strong positive charge in the tips of your fingers, and also a strong positive charge around your eyes, your nose, your mouth, or anywhere on your face. As the liquid leaves, the charge becomes stronger and stronger. And every time you take that deep breath, breathe in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's like two very powerful magnets with the same positive charge. And just as magnets of the same charge get close together, they can never touch. As your fingertips come close to your face, your hand may strangely surprise you by flipping to a knuckle or the back of your hand or your wrist. And all you ever need do is to head off the stress and strengthen the awareness and make the positive charge stronger, is to remember to take in that long, slow, deep breath. Breathe in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. Your mind is now adjusted to a perfect working level for the following suggestions to enter your consciousness, your subconscious and unconscious mind, where these suggestions will stay and grow ever stronger every day. From this day forth, you'll find yourself relaxed around members of your family, with those with whom you work and communicate, with friends and acquaintances. Relaxed, because all you ever need do to feel strengthened from within and connect with this relaxation is to take that long, slow, deep breath. Breathe in now. And to count 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. These suggestions, working one with the other, building stronger and stronger, more and more effective by the moment, are unleashing the incredible power of your own mind, your unlimited potential to deal with anything life may throw at you. Now that you have listened to my voice, I want you to look forward to some of the following benefits. This evening, tonight, you may find that you sleep more deeply, more relaxed, and more soundly than you have ever experienced before, with a knowledge that this too shall pass. Take a moment and think of all the things in life for which you are grateful. Let them come to mind and be blessed by everyone and everything. And in the morning, when you do awaken, you will awaken with a renewed sense of strength and vitality. Your mind clear and alert. Work or whatever you do for the day goes easy. Your energy level high. And all you ever need do is to remember to take in that long, slow, deep breath and do it again. Breathe in now. And count 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. In a short while, you'll be opening your eyes after I count from 1 to 5. You'll feel relaxed and at ease from these few moments of relaxation. Any feelings of heaviness or lightness or tingliness or slight comfortable numbness will slowly go away and dissolve. 1. Bring the energies into your toes and up through your legs. 2, bring the energies higher into your abdomen and your midsection. 3, bring them higher into your chest and your shoulders. Bring the energies now into your arms and hands, number 4. And 5, bring the energies into your head as you slowly open your eyes and take a moment to adjust to the light. Great. Without looking at your watch, estimate how many minutes you think you've first passed since you closed your eyes. Many guess 5 or 10, but it's been about over 20. And that's what's called time distortion. These few moments of relaxation felt like 4 or 5, when in actuality it was about 20. Thank you for providing me the opportunity to contribute to your life. Stay healthy and well. We will all get through this together. I love each and every one of you. Come back and watch the video and enjoy the relaxation as often as you like.